Well, the All-Star Game today is a much bigger deal than it used to be.
Yeah, very different. In fact, once upon a time, there was no home run derby. There was no parade. Of course, it was still an event to remember. Local 12's Jeff Hirsch joins us now with the story of a man who remembers more than most because he was there.
Well, good evening, Cammie. You know, for most of the 44,000 people there behind me going into the ballpark, including me, it's their first All-Star game, or maybe their second in person. But I'll tell you what, 2 All-Star games, that's nothing compared to the man you're about to meet. The memorabilia in Tom Boehmer's house make it seem like a miniature Hall of Fame.
My 2 sons and my brother and myself talk baseball on the internet almost every day.
And there's so much to discuss. Baseball and Tom have a lot of history together. Back in the 50s, Tom went to a Cincinnati Midsummer Classic at Crosley Field.
The first game I was at, first All-Star, was in 1953. I was a junior in high school, went with some high school friends that I'm not sure how we got the tickets.
That ticket ended up who knows where, but Tom has lots of other tickets to games he attended, All-Star games included.
Well, 1970 was the next one, and that's the famous Pete Rose scenario where he, in the 12th inning, knocked over Ray Fosse to win the game.
When Cincinnati got the All-Star game again, Tom was there, again.
The next one was in '88, and if you recall, the Reds weren't all that good at that time. The only 2 players they had were Danny Jackson and Sabo.
There was another Cincinnati All-Star game. Tom was not at that one, not born yet, but...
My dad was there.
In 1938.
My father kept ticket stubs.
The first Cincinnati Midsummer Classic.
I had the ticket for the 1938 All-Star game. Ticket price was $1.75.
Tom has his dad's other ticket stubs from other Cincinnati Classic games, the 1940 World Series and the infamous 1919 series, which was fixed by gamblers. Dad was at those games too.
When he passed away, we found the ticket stub for the 1919 Black Sox World Series.
Tom was at the 75 and 76 World Series, the 1990 World Series,